really proud of our team, our fans, students, and the effort that we gave today. I thought we outplayed Baylor in a lot of ways, but they're a very good team. And you got to give Jackson credit for making some plays defensively and hitting a big shot to win the game. But they've got a lot of weapons, and they used them. We made them have to use them, and I'm proud of our guys for competing in a difficult situation.
What did they do to keep Elston at bay tonight?
I thought Elston had good looks. I mean, playing him at the one kept him at bay, you know, I think, for us. But he had some good shots, good looks, and Pierre Jackson's ball pressure gave us problems in the second half when they went man, and that was a key stretch during the game.
After Baylor gave a foul with 9 seconds to go, Elston took the quick corner jumper off there. Is that what you were looking for in that?
No, that's not what we were looking for. He was concerned about him fouling him again. They had another foul to give, and he took a shot. You know, we had no timeouts left, and we were trying to get him isolated at the top, but Baylor did a good job of taking some guys away, and you know, Pierre got the same shot at the top of the key. He made it, and we just missed it, you know.
Did he get it and throw it up quickly, thinking that maybe they were gonna try and foul him, and maybe?
No, I think he was somewhat concerned about that, you know, and you know, that's just part of the game, you know, and he got a good basketball mind. He's got a good basketball IQ, and sometimes you outthink yourself in this game, but, you know, I can't really blame that situation. I got to give Baylor more credit for Jackson hitting a big shot when we went up 2.
Can you talk about the game LeBeau had tonight? And really, he was attacking the rim and going at the guys.
Offensively, he's much more aggressive the second half. We wanted him to take the ball at guys and not just settle for jump shots. We had a few roll out, just didn't go down for him. But he was very aggressive, and at the end, we executed where we wanted him to get the ball at the end. We wanted him to drive it, and he did a really good job of getting a 2-point lead with the big shot.
Coach, how's the offense that Dan Alexander changed your team when you know, 3 weeks ago you were struggling to get points?
Well, he's just brought great energy to practice on the defensive end, and he's really a good shooter, and he's settled down. He's matured a lot the last couple of weeks, and that's been the biggest lift with all the guys we have missing. He's been a great lift, and I thought Najee Hibbert did some really good things for us offensively tonight with 4 assists and handling the ball against pressure.
This may be the best Ray's played against really good bigs. Is this something that you think might catapult him a little bit?
Yeah, and he made a couple of outside shots, but he got the ball around the basket and was aggressive. But we got to hope that he can continue to be more consistent. But he had a good game. We maxed out in a lot of areas. You know, we just played a very good Baylor team, and Perry Jones and, I mean, Quincy Miller in the first half. I mean, they looked like pros, you know, and I was impressed that we were able to come back.
How tough is it, especially when you've got guys injured, that you're dealing with depth like that, where they can interchange some guys?
Yeah, it's very difficult offensively and defensively, because we played Daniel at the 3 today. He played the 3 one day in practice this year, and then he played it in the game. We wanted to match up with Quincy Miller, and we wanted to use him against their zone. And you know, like I said, I'm really proud of our guys, because we were in a tough situation and they responded.
Does seeing them play so well against such a good team without some of your key players make you encouraged for when the guys come back?
Those guys who are coming back, they better be ready to work and earn their spots back. Because I liked what these guys have risen to the challenge, and it just makes us a better team.
Can you talk about what you saw from the defensive end on your team? Coach Drew mentioned that it's one of the toughest nights they've had offensively, so obviously something was going right on that end.
We, you know, that's what we want to hang our hat on. I thought Keith Davis, Jordan Green, and those guys were really effective defensively on hedging ball screens. When we didn't hedge ball screens like we needed to, they scored. But when we were aggressive out front, it was really good for us. We wore down. We got 8 guys, 9 counting Alex, and I think both teams were really tired, and they have a little more depth than us.
When they switched to man-to-man, was that a big key to them coming back, you think?
I thought it was a big key because we had Alex Barrett in the game at the time. Elson was tired, and we got him out, and they went man, and they doubled the ball screen, and I thought we could have got to the free throw line a couple of times in those possessions, and we only shot 7 free throws. But we turned the ball over, and they got layups. You got to give them credit for going to that man, and we were really somewhat surprised because they haven't done that very often this year.
Coach, are there things you can take from tonight and build as you work towards this weekend?
I hope so. I try to tell our guys, we got to put this behind us and prepare tomorrow. We keep doing the right things on the court and off the court. Good things are going to happen. And we're going to a tough place in Manhattan, Kansas on Saturday. So it doesn't get any easier in a very good league.
Couple more. Do you sense that this was the toughest loss for the players this year?
It hurts, no question. But the toughest loss for me this year is Rice. I mean, we played hard. We gave ourselves a chance to win. Baylor made a shot. You got to keep your head up and keep walking. You played the number 6 team in the country with 2 lottery picks on the floor and a very good point guard. And, you got to give them credit. They got a good basketball team.
It's such a low turnover game. Does that just magnify the one-on-one defense Jackson played there at the end of it?
Well, he's a big key. He's made their team go. You can tell he's a leader. Saw him in junior college. He comes from a great junior college program, and he's won a national championship and hit big shots. And he wanted the ball at the end.